You've probably seen the headlines. American companies are expanding into Canada. It's not a mass exodus, but a strategic shift. Companies aren't abandoning the US, they're building new operations up north. Why? To stay competitive in a changing world. Canada offers stability, new markets, and lower costs. Think of it as buying a second home, not moving out. US-owned companies already employ over 1.6 million people in Canada, especially in manufacturing and retail. This isn't a new relationship, but it's growing fast. These moves impact jobs, prices, and economies on both sides of the border. Understanding why this is happening helps us see past the headlines. It's about economics, politics, and the search for an edge. The story is still unfolding, and it matters to all of us. Let's dig into what's really driving this trend. One big reason for this shift: tariffs. US tariffs, meant to protect American jobs, have made imported materials more expensive. For some companies, moving part of their production to Canada is a way to avoid these extra costs. Thanks to trade deals like CUSMA, operating in Canada can mean lower tariffs and smoother trade. Ironically, policies designed to keep jobs in the US sometimes push companies to expand just across the border. For businesses, it's not about loyalty, it's about math. If Canada offers lower costs and more predictable trade, it's an easy choice. American leaders want to protect jobs, but global supply chains are complicated. A single policy change can have ripple effects no one expected. For now, Canada is the safer bet for some US companies. The result? More American investment and jobs heading north. The tariff dance continues, with Canada as a key partner. Tariffs aren't the only draw. Canada offers competitive taxes, government incentives, and a welcoming environment for innovation. Its immigration policies make it easier to hire skilled workers from around the world. For tech and manufacturing companies, that's a big advantage. Canada's stable political climate also makes long-term planning easier. Together, these factors create a compelling package for US companies. Lower taxes, global talent, and predictability. Canada checks all the boxes. That's why more American businesses are calling it their second home. When companies expand into Canada, the effects ripple out. For Canadian towns, it means new jobs and local growth. For the US, it's more complicated. Some jobs and investments go north instead of staying home. But it's not always a loss. Stronger companies can reinvest profits back into their US operations. Diversifying production helps them stay globally competitive, protecting American jobs in the long run. Consumers benefit too. Efficient cross-border operations can keep prices stable. Avoiding tariffs means companies don't have to pass extra costs to shoppers. The North American market is deeply connected. Every move has upsides and downsides for both countries. It's a complex, shared story. The real story isn't about companies abandoning America, it's about adapting to survive. Tariffs, taxes, talent, and stability are all part of the equation. US and Canadian economies aren't rivals, they're partners. Canada gains jobs and investment while the US faces the challenge of keeping its policies competitive. The success of one country often boosts the other. Look beyond the headlines. This trend is about strategy, not betrayal. The future of both nations is intertwined, and the story is still being written. Stay curious, stay informed, and watch as this economic partnership evolves.